Good morning, YouTubers, and as always, thanks for watching. We were rolling up on the job this morning. We're it's about an hour from the house. It's a little bit before 7. I'd had a lot of questions. I figured, now's a good time to answer them because it's a mile-long drive back here. A lot of people have asked, like when we're working on different jobs, does the equipment sit? And yes, it does. It's just really two of us that run the equipment. And you know what? We really like to keep it that way. It's just a lot less to manage. You only see probably half the projects that I do work on. It's like this week on Monday. Let's see, what day is? Today's Tuesday, Thursday. It's like Monday I went and graded out a house lot. You'll see a little bit of video on that. Then Tuesday, I got sent off to where I loaded that stone from, but you didn't see the other projects that I worked on there, worked there too, doing regrade a parking lot we hauled all that stone to, and then built a road with all that stone. And then Wednesday, we drove 2 hours to work an hour and a half, but I mean, it was a project where we had dredged out a pond, like, that's the one I dug the borrow pit with, about, God, it's been 5-6 months ago. It was last year sometime. But we had to go over there and grade out the borrow pit and seed and straw all that. I mean, it's just really not exciting stuff, so I don't see the need to film it. But we're rolling in on this the 30-acre stumping job. Bouncy road. I hope it ain't too wet because I got to go fuel all the equipment up this morning. But we haven't been here in about 2 weeks. I mean, we've been working on other projects. It is how it is. The equipment sits. People freak out, Sure, it'd be nice to make money with it, but I mean, everything's paid for. It doesn't cost. We don't have a lot of overhead in it. So I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. The guy said that he was going to fire these people, but they're still here. But I mean, they're working on a completely separate track than what I'm working on. They got a big, is that a D6D, or looks like it? Oh, let's go. I gotta open the gate up. Let's check it out. Oh, a big D6D with a wincheroo on it. But it don't look like they've worked either. I'm telling you, it gets wet out here. Wet, and I hope I don't get the truck stuck, but I'm not walking all the equipment this far. What in the world? Stupid gates. But he's out here trying to clear all this land. He's got a 312, a 160, and the D6 will probably do a lot of work. But my God, it's so wet out there. I bet they buried that thing out of sight. Cow pie, stay. It looks wet. Let's see what we can do here about getting back here and finishing answering my question. But yeah, I mean, it's been 2 weeks since we've worked out here. I might want to put it in 4-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and do that so I don't get stuck. There we go. Here we go. Let's go for it. But yeah, these machines have been sitting. We try to explain to the customer, we're just a small company, and oh dear. Oh, we're gonna make it though. I've got to get fuel back here. God bless, I'm making a mess. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Turn, bitch, turn. Turn. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. We won't be, okay. Woo, I hope that dries out today before I go home. Glad I brought my lunch. I didn't know if we were going to make it. But yeah, these machines have been sitting for a couple weeks. We try to explain it to them. We've got an ungodly amount of work that we do, and it really works out best for us just to have two people. And you know, we explained to them it's hard for us to dedicate a solid month of us to come out here and still keep all the other customers happy. So I'm going to park on this side of the fence because that is a tilled up field right there, and I will probably bury this thing. So we'll just move the equipment over here to the truck. God, was it wet. See how muddy the truck is. Oh, it's not too terribly bad. Oh my gracious. Wet, wet, wet. We have cleared a lot. We really have. Old Betsy over here. I'm gonna actually probably start stacking some of this stuff up this morning and making fire piles out of it. And we start stumping. I'll get an aerial view when we get up there. We're gonna stand up on the machine, you can see a little bit better. Who can guess my code? Star, star, star.
Although a haunted item.
Little wiper action. And I should just be like some people, rev it wide open and go to work. I got a weed growing between my bucket tooth. I guess it's time to come back to work. She's a little rusty. Oh, Betsy. This ain't old Betsy. This is my baby. This is my baby. Somebody tried to drive a tractor through here and made a mess, it looks like. I'm gonna get pulled over here to the fence. This tall grass, I got the fuel and grease. Get everything ready. That's one good thing about digging stumps is you can stretch a greasing out about 2 days because you really don't never get any dirt in that bucket pen. So it the grease stays in there. Boy, I can cut that air conditioning off. It's a little chilly. A little chilly. Oh, I hate auto. What did I do? See, this damn, everything's so complicated on this thing. I want AC off. It's cold. Spinning, stuck. God, it's so wet. This makes a damn mess, but it's too wet to work anywhere else. Might as well make a mess here. Alright, let me get pulled over here and fueled up. And we'll fire old Betsy up here if camera. Oh shit, I forgot he's got his youngin'. It'll be a little while before he gets here. Fuel time. And another thing you got to do to this one is the good old DEF fluid. She got to have the juicy juice. Got to have the juicy juice. I've actually found the best way to do this. So just pour it in. Don't use the funnel, no nothing. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Probably not. We can try it though. Maybe. So, that's poured. It usually burns about a gallon a day, really. working the way we work. But it saves the environment so I can rip out trees. And the reason you do that, it says no step, but it's made for it, trust me. It's so your exhaust pipe can still look like that, fog the camera up. But yeah, 1,500 hours and there's not a lick of soot in the exhaust pipe. Let's figure out what I did with my keys and go check the oil in the 290 first. Oh. We'll go check our oil in that machine. Maybe that won't blow out. Let's get a paper towel here first. Oh, here we go. Let's go check it and see. I don't like this machine. It doesn't have a fuel sight glass on it, so you can't tell how full it is. I had to buy automatic shut off. Somebody been walking out here, not me. Got to buy the automatic fuel shut off hoses. There's a lot more to it than everybody thinks. You just jump in the machine and go. My God, by the time you get here and fuel up and grease, and you've done knocked out 30 minutes first thing in the morning. Let's see what the old dipstick looks like. Stay, camera. There we go. That's full. I give it credit. It's a good old machine. Oh, we're good. We're good on that. Antifreeze is good. Alright, let's go fire it up. Come on. Always lock one, at least one, so nobody can just open it up and dump something in my engine oil. That would just be fantastic, wouldn't it? I had that happen. Well, I didn't have it happen, but I checked the oil. Justin came late. He actually was there that day, and the damn oil cap was off of it for some reason, and I, to be sure, didn't run it with the oil cap off. Let's see, he's got a half a tank of fuel. Yeah, this thing burns about 5 gallons an hour stumping, so it's gonna, you can burn a good 40, 50 gallons of fuel a day in it. Alright, this one's probably about cut off. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's go see how much fuel is. Damn, he got the lights on. Was he working at night? Says it's almost full. I'm gonna make sure he's got plenty of fuel, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off and grease my bucket here real quick. I greased the machine the day before. So this is one thing one of my big pet peeves is to make sure everything's greased. Now, I've had it before where people freak out because I don't clean the fitting holes out. Well, let me tell you something. If I get a big massive scoop of dirt and dirt rolls all through the pin, it's getting 1,000 times more dirt shoved into that pin than if it's got one damn little piece of dust on top of the fitting. Now, if it's packed slammed to hell full of dirt, I'm gonna dig it out. But that's grease. I'm putting the hose on. Y'all can get over it. So usually it takes around a tube of grease for all this. I like to, as you can tell, it's already probably got enough grease on it, but it's gonna get a fresh coat. I do use the locking lube. I do like it. It still leaks a little bit, but it does grab a hold pretty good. This one's got the digital display on it, so it shows it as it's pumping. Let's see what I can reach. Dig that in there, get that dirt out of there, yeah. Freak everybody the hell out. Look at that. Still pumping grease though. Look at it. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Little extra, never hurt nothing. Okay, I can't do this and hold the camera because I'll smear grease all over my shirt. So I'll finish greasing up everything and pull the 290 over here and fuel her up. There, check out them pads. She's a big girl. Please don't tell me that's a scratch. Now we've been in the mud. Well, we done splattered a little mud on her. Yeah, I'll let you go, little buddy. Don't even get me started right there. Oh, I tried painting it. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna match. So I might as well just go swing into a tree and just let it all just be a scratch. Ain't worried about it. Ain't worried about it at all. Just let it be. I'll keep my baby over there pretty. Pump the grease. She got a big old bucket on it. That's one thing I'm gonna miss. The big old bucket. I didn't want to spill the beans, but I'll go ahead and do it. We've actually already sold this machine. It's actually going to a family friend. You got a big Sam pit. I'm not going to spill the beans 100% on what we're going to end up doing to replace it, but it just didn't work out as planned. I mean, it's a great dirt loading machine and everything, but it's not the best clearing machine in the world. It's a little slow, but for where it's going to go, it will be more than adequate. So you'll be able to load a truck and 4 or 5 scoops. Oh, that is well lubricated. Whoa, and I dropped my grease gun. Saved it by the hose. Saved it by the hose. I got to get like a helmet cam or something. Walk around looking important and everything. I'm gonna say I can probably skip greasing that one. I think that's adequate according to the massive. Look at that. Oh, just smeared that in there. That is just tormenting people, isn't it? Tormenting. I want to hold off on greasing that one. I think that one's got plenty of grease in it. That one's got plenty on the fitting. A little extra never hurt nothing. Never hurt nothing at all. So we're going to get a little more use out of it. All we can till he's ready to get it. This right here is a lifesaver. Just sit right there and watch it pump. And it pumps quick too. He'll pump the whole tube out in about a minute. I mean, I put a brand new tube in, just pumping it. I've already pumped that much out in the video. Well lubricate, look at that grease right there. Yeah, no squeaky pins here. Alright, I gotta get to work. It's already been like a half an hour. So I'm gonna have to admit on this one. I got it on video too, so you'll see it. I kind of screwed up on this one. I'm gonna say this is probably one of the biggest splatters I've ever done in one motion. I thought the creek was down here. I was gonna get me a bucket of water, but it looks like I'm gonna be dipping some out of a mud hole. I picked up a big stump and dropped it and shook it and dropped it, and it was just a wall of mud. Oh my God. So I get to wash it with my only bottle I have. Look at that nice North Carolina swamp water. Got it a nice bath with a bottle. We are oh, 5 minutes later we are back in action. Oh my God, we're gonna try to avoid doing that again. Look at that, good as new. Back to work. Oh, so we just finished up our little in-cab lunches. We got 4 piles and you can't see the 4th one down there. We're gonna take on off, we got it cleared up. We're gonna take off up here towards this old farmhouse and make another pile right over here. The stuff down here in the bottom is just so wet. Just make a god awful mess in there right now, so we're gonna hold off on that. And go up here and make another pile. That should pretty well clean up everything we've got cleared right in this area. And I'm gonna go and make another pile up there and catch that row right there and then bring that back and just make a central pile right there. It's too wet to have the dozer out here and way too wet for the haul truck, so this is about our only options. Look at the water. Wet place out here.